it's your Avon Lady, Chris Arnold, and I have your product picks for campaign 24 of 2025, and we are absolutely in the full holiday holiday swing here with lots of new jewelry and fashion, and then I have some old favorite products that I wanted to revisit for those who may be new or haven't seen these products before, but I did want to touch on some of the new jewelry that's been added to our holiday collection. We have some more beautiful collections like the Ivory Pearl collection. It's a very beautiful take on the classic pearls, but also has a little bit of that Y necklace feel to it there. You've got your strand of pearls with some beautiful crystals coming down, your half and half on the bracelet and on the earrings there. Next up we have some more great like New Year's night out bold glamour there, and a little bit of holiday color in our green jewel tones there, and more bold holiday or even bold everyday. These would be this side, the blue, would be great as like an everyday collection. Would be really nice with the you've got the necklace and earring set, the ring, and the longer earrings if you like more of a drop style earring. And then these are great for dressing up, you know, your little black dress, or dressing up your basic cocktail dress for a party or a night out. Let's see, and then these ones may not be new. I feel like I saw those last time, but you know, I got to see a lot of the jewelry in that at our convention in August, so everything is a little bit familiar to me, even if it's the first time that I've seen it. And don't worry, I'll explain the lipstick on my hands when we get done with the jewelry. So we've got the cross and the heart. I feel like those might have been in last time, but then these bracelets here in the birthstone colors. So you can get your favorite color, your birthstone, the birthstone of someone, one of your loved ones or whatever. And they even would actually stack kind of nice too. They would be great if you wanted to mix up those colors. And these little gift sets always do really, really well. Folks really like these little gift sets with like the charm necklaces and then the multiple pairs of earrings to go with each one. So those usually do really well. I did have one thing to share in the new fashion. I picked up this cute metallic print blouse. You see it there on the model there with the black velvet pant and flats, which is pretty similar to how I styled it today. I did wear dark jeans and then black flats with it. I tend to prefer V-neck or like not anything up close, so I went with the camisole underneath and left it a little bit open at the top and rolled up the sleeves because it's still a little teensy bit warm here in Vegas. Not too warm. I've still got the door open, letting the fresh air in, so it's a really nice time of year. But just really like this, and I don't know if it comes, yeah, you can kind of see it's got like a metallic sheen to it, but it doesn't have that metallic feel. You know, sometimes if there's metallic threads or something, it can make it kind of itchy. It doesn't have that feel. It's got a really nice, just plain, you know, like a nice soft shirt, you know, button-up shirt feel to it. But it's just got this really fun, just the colors in the pattern are a lot of fun, just a nice little, so it's a nice little upgrade to your basic white button-up. I thought I would get this, and I really liked. So that's what's new in holiday stuff. And I did want to share another one of our long-standing skincare collections. I think last campaign we looked at the Belief moisturizers. And this campaign, I wanted to look at our Rice Water Bright collection. And this one is another one that I really love it. I have several pieces of the collection that I use myself, starting with the Rice Water Bright Cleanser. This was one of the very first products that we got when we became part of LGH&H. This was one of the very first products that we got to add to our product line. And I have loved this cleanser ever since. I occasionally, you know, I dabble with the new cleansers because I want to try them out and see how they are. But this one is staple on my bathroom counter, mostly because it's a huge bottle and my bathroom counter is the only place it fits. I'm not putting this in the medicine cabinet or in the drawer because it is a huge bottle. And typically an entire tube will last me about a year. So it's also a really great value for the price because it does last a really, really long time. You need just very little, and it's a foaming cleanser. So that's what it looks like. Like that's actually just a little bit more than I would need for just my face. That would be about what I would use if I was going to do, like my face and then down my neck and my décolleté. That would be about how much I would use for that. I don't have the running water here to foam it up really well for you, but it foams up into this really nice, soft lather. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but it feels really soft on your skin. It gives it kind of a spa experience. Does a great job of just lifting all the dirt and makeup and whatever is on my skin off without leaving it feeling dry. Sometimes foaming cleansers can be very drying. I find this one is really not super drying. It does have rice water in it, which rice water is one of those sort of ancient ingredients that people have been using for years. It's, the water left over after you cook rice, and is really good for your skin and your hair. So it's got a nice creamy texture with a nice rich foam. Like I said, it's got that nice spa feeling. Gently and effectively removes makeup residue without irritation, moisturizes as it cleanses, brightens and hydrates skin. That's part of the rice water ingredients, and great for if you have dull skin or rough texture. It really helps with smoothing out the skin. You can use it morning and night. Lather, get some on your hands or a makeup brush if you're using one. Work it up into a lather and then massage it into the face and then rinse. Your basic foaming cleanser directions. We do also have in the Rice Water Bright, and I don't currently have a tube of that one, is the Rice Bran Gentle Exfoliating Cleanser. So if you want a little bit more exfoliation, daily exfoliating from your cleanser, that's a great option. It's a daily gentle scrub. So it's got, just enough scrub to give you that nice exfoliation without being too harsh. So you can use it every day. Also removes impurities, helps the skin feel soft, leaves you looking fresh and radiant. And it's got organic rice bran powder is what the exfoliant in that is. And also has bran oil and that hydrated silica. So that helps to exfoliate the skin. Same basic usage directions that that you would have with any typical cleanser. Some other tips on the rice extract that we have in our Rice Water Bright products. It's rich in B vitamins and minerals, and it does leave the skin feeling moisturized and radiant. So really, really good options for cleansers. But if you're looking for something beyond the typical foaming cleanser, we do have several other options in the Rice Water Bright collection. We do have the Rice Water Bright Cleansing Facial Wipes, and I don't currently have any of those on hand. Those are great for, like last night, I'm a member of a choral orchestra society. We had a big concert. By the end of the day, I really did not feel like cleansing my face. Didn't feel like, getting all that stuff off. So the cleansing wipes are great to just have on hand to just do a quick remove the makeup, a quick gentle cleansing, so that you don't wake up with red itchy eyes because you slept with all your makeup on the night before. Hi, that was me today. Because I was just really too tired to go stand at the sink and clean my face. So if I'd had some of the facial wipes, I would have at least gotten the makeup off, and it gives enough moisturization that it doesn't leave your skin like all dry throughout the night. Other quick options for removing your makeup, I absolutely love the facial cleansing oil. So on days that I just have my skincare on, maybe not leaving the house all day, so I might have maybe skipped my SPF. and just need a basic cleansing of my face just to get the day off my face, I'll stick to just the cleanser. When I want to remove makeup, or if I've got, sunscreen on my face that I can still kind of feel at the end of the day, I'm reaching for the cleansing oil. So it's refreshing, comfortable, lightweight. I really, really, it does feel really moisturized on the skin. Like when I'm massaging it into my skin to melt away the makeup, it's not rubbing, it's not pulling. It just feels like a nice gentle massage there. It has jojoba oil to help moisturize the skin, suitable for oily and combination skin. So I do still get very oily in my T-zone. My cheeks don't get quite as oily these days. I might be finally outgrowing, finally aging out of that period of combination skin. So even though this is an oil, it still does a fantastic job and doesn't leave my face oily. It just feels really, really nice. So to use it, I've got some of my Mattitude liquid lip color. I forget what color this is. Is it Resolute? This is my favorite Mattitude liquid lip color. And this is our matte, transfer resistant. You can see I can rub it all I want. This is not going anywhere. A little bit on my fingers, but not much. It hasn't been on the back of my hands too long. But to remove it, and for all of my makeup, my face makeup, everything, just a small amount, massage it in, and it literally just melts away the makeup. And then you go in with a wet cloth and just wipe that off, and it just removes everything so well. Works on waterproof mascara, eyeliners, liquid eyeshadows, liquid foundations. Liquid foundation layered over primer, over concealer with some powder on top. It just melts all of that away and just leaves the skin all nice and smooth and clean. It does have a little bit, like I can tell there was oil on my hands, if that makes sense. So then what I might do is follow up with the Rice Water Bright Cleansing Water. And this is a micellar water that gently removes, removes makeup, removes impurities, and I'll sweep that over just to kind of get any residue from the oil cleanser off. And you'll see it didn't really pick up a whole lot. I don't know if you can, it's very, very subtle little bit of color left behind by that. But also, it does work well on nights like last night where, if I'm not feeling like doing a full cleansing, or in the morning if my face just feels like it needs a little refreshing before I go to my morning skincare, I can take the cleansing water, put a little bit on a cotton pad, and just run that over my face just to kind of reset my face for the day before I put on my skincare. But it also does a really good job of just wiping off makeup. Like I said, this would be like today I have just a little bit of powder. I have light eyeshadow. I always have waterproof mascara because my eyes water like crazy. And I have the lip oil on my lips. So this will be great to just take off my makeup at the end of the day. I won't necessarily need the cleansing oil, but it's different things for different purposes, or just really personal preference as to which way you like to remove your makeup and cleanse your face. Like I said, this is a great option for not needing any water, because it is water. It's just cleansing water. So you can use it. It's great when you don't have access to a sink. So, if you're traveling, if you're like camping or doing outdoorsy stuff, this is good for that. For travel, I would transfer some into a smaller bottle because, again, it is a very large bottle. It's kind of heavy. I don't think I'd want to take this in a camping bag, but I would put some in a smaller bottle. Great for those nights that you don't want to get your face wet, like anytime you need to cleanse your face. And not necessarily just at night, but just anytime you want to cleanse your face, refresh your face, but you don't want the whole splashing water on your face experience. This is a fantastic option for that. This is really, really good for that. So yeah, that's our Rice Water Bright Cleansing Collection. Oh, the only one I didn't cover, we have a facial cleansing lotion. It's similar to the oil, but it's a lotion texture. So it doesn't have the same kind of refreshing feel that the oil has to me. I like both of them, and I have gone back and forth between them. But for my heavy makeup days, definitely the oil just really makes short work of melting down and removing that makeup. But the cleansing lotion is also a great option, and you can use that. All of them you can use morning and night. The cleansing lotion you can lather a little bit with water, and it kind of emulsifies it a little bit. This is also great. You can just rinse with a wet cloth, but it is also great once you've massaged it in to get a little water on your fingers, and then it gets kind of creamy. It's really nice, really nice. So yeah, the lotion is also an option, and again, it's just personal preference, which texture you like better or which one seems to work best for your particular circumstances. So if you want to try one of these and you're not sure, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help you figure out which one will be your best bet for your personal situation. But that's everything I have for Campaign 24 of 2025. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you again in a couple of weeks.